All right, so I seen this post from Chris Voss, the FBI negotiator, and I thought I just had to talk about it. So he says, if you're not being criticized, you're not pushing hard enough. Once you accept that criticism as a byproduct of success, you won't feel the need to defend yourself or react to your critics. And this is just so true. And I've talked about it a lot before, but I think it can't be talked about enough because if I'm being frank, this is the thing personally that held me back the most because when you look at average people or even below average people, and I don't necessarily mean this as a dig or a hating on people. I'm just pointing out a reality here. If you look at these people, they project their own insecurities onto you, right? And anyone who's been successful in any endeavor in life almost certainly has came across this, unless you're very good at filtering out people. And a lot of times there's no option for it, but unless you're very good, you certainly will feel this, right? And again, what do I mean by this? I mean, personally, when I got in very good shape, it's funny because you get complimented all the time by some people, but on the flip side, you also have quote unquote average people that are constantly projecting their own insecurities on you, right? They're insecure about how they look, therefore they project it onto you, right? So, and you see this with eating as well. It's like, oh yeah, just someone brings donuts or pizza into work, and it's like, oh my god, just eat a donut, eat the pizza, like, and this is how average people think. It's that successful people, they plan ahead, they strategize, right? So again, average people, when they see a donut, they just go eat it because again, that's how they're programmed. But again, if you want to be healthy, that's not how you think. It's not that you never can do it. Because I do eat pizza and donuts every now and then, but you have to plan for it, right? And you have to make sure that you're not going to be putting on weight when or excess weight when doing it as well, right? I mean, the same thing goes with your finances, right? I mean, the amount of people that try and make fun of you. Oh my God, how's your stocks doing, right? When it's funny because whenever there's a crash, right? Oh, how's your stocks doing, right? How's your Bitcoin doing? It's like, but then when it goes up, when your Bitcoin goes up 300% in a year, it's, hey, you want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin? Like it's funny how that works, right? So I mean, I've literally had people make fun of me and ask me for advice about like the exact same issue, the exact same thing. And it's just funny how that works. And again, he sums it up very clear here, right? I mean, it's funny because you'll have people that are broke, living paycheck to paycheck, that try and tell you how you should be spending your money, or at the very least will critique how to spend your money. You have people who have never set foot in a gym in their entire life that are trying to critique your how you look, right? It's just hilarious to see that, right? And I mean, most people, at least who are successful, even if it's just you look good, you're successful financially, whatever, you have seen this. And coming full circle, this holds a lot of people back. This held me back a lot in that people they internalize this essentially because you don't realize that it's not anything you're doing wrong. It's just them projecting their own insecurities. And once you understand that, then you can move past it. And again, whenever someone does this to me, which literally happens at least once or twice a week, honestly, it doesn't faze me anymore. Like the minute that I hear something like that, like the minute, it's always just, okay, yeah, they're insecure, move on, who cares? And you do. And I mean, if you're, to be honest, when you react to it, that just means that they're going to be more likely to do it in the future. When you don't react to it, it just lowers the chances. So that's how you handle that stuff, right? I think it's pretty plain and simple. So anyway, I think that this was a very good point, and I just wanted to talk about it. So again, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more.